Hey guys, Tracy from Corporate Fitness Works. Today we're going to go over some exercises for the abdominals, obliques, and glutes. So I'm going to throw in a few pieces of equipment today based on our survey we threw out on Instagram. You guys have stuff at home to work with, so if you have a light dumbbell, grab that. If you have a resistance band, grab that. And we're going to start today standing, and then we'll make our way down to the floor. So I'm going to put this aside. I'm going to hold on to that dumbbell and hold it right in front and squeeze the elbows underneath to stabilize my upper body. I'm going to go into a curtsy lunge, and this is a great move for glutes and hamstrings. So you're just going to step back on a diagonal, and then when you step back in, bring that foot back under the hip. All these exercises you're going to do anywhere from 10 to 15 reps and go through it 2 to 3 times. So 10 to 15 reps, 2 to 3 sets. So we're going to make our way down to, not yet, we're going to go on to the resistance band, and I've got a standing move for you using this. Now, depending on how much resistance you have in the band, you're either going to want to do a single band or double. I'm going to show you both. Mine has quite a lot of resistance, so I'm going to drop one side, but let me show you. So if you have a pretty easy resistance band, you want to double it up. You're going to bring both handles together. You're going to grab the sides of those handles, and then you're going to keep your arms straight. So I'm going to come down into the legs with a big knee bend. My arms are going to be straight and start on the side where my resistance band is anchored. Now, because I have a lot of resistance and I'm not going to be able to get the full range of motion, I'm going to drop the inside tube and just keep the side that's coming around the outside of my foot. I'm going to take straight arms and sweep them across to the upper corner where the ceiling meets the wall, and I'm going to try and resist twisting with my hips and torso, and that is part of the work. So you're going to do this side, then you're going to change, anchor it under this side, same deal. Long straight arms, stay low in those legs, and you're also going to incorporate a little bit of your quads and hamstrings in that move. So we're going to make our way down. So you're going to just put your equipment to the side for now. We're going to come down into a round the world plank. So you are going to be on your forearms for this one, and I want your feet about hip width. What we're going to be doing is tapping with the extremities, and the whole point is to keep your body still. So as you tap out to the corners, think about keeping your body square and not letting your hips move around. So it looks like this. Of course, your elbows are going to be lined up right under your shoulders. I'm going to start with a tap to the side, and then to the other side, and then one foot, and then the other foot. And you're going to keep going around, trying to keep those hips and shoulders still. So the good way to engage is just to think of pulling everything up, pulling your belly up, pulling your kneecaps up, pulling your shoulders down away from your ears. And of course, with all of these moves, really important to keep breathing. So you don't want to hold your breath with any strength training exercises. You want to exhale on exertion. So just always keep that in mind. The next thing we're going to do is a side plank with a crunch, okay? And this is kind of cool exercise because it does work both sides, both sets of obliques. You're going to come to a sideline position with your elbow lined up right under your shoulder. The bottom knee is going to stay planted on the ground, but you're going to use your bottom waist, your bottom set of obliques, to lift up, and then you're going to extend your arm up. This toe is going to be light. I'm going to extend my arm overhead and then crunch elbow toward knee, staying lifted, so you're really going to feel not only your obliques but your hip working as you're staying up off the ground. Okay? So of course you're going to go to the other side and do the same thing. And then the last thing we're going to do is just with body weight, and it's called a C crunch. I do this one a lot in my Be Strong class, and the reason I like it is it incorporates upper and lower body work together. bringing the elbows toward the knees, and you really feel a nice engagement of your entire abdominal region. So you want to keep your elbows back and light fingertips on your head. Bring the knees up, stop them right about hip, and I want you to meet your knees with your elbows about halfway. And then when you come down, try not to touch your toes all the way to the floor. So you are really working the whole way. And again, maybe 10 to 15 of those. Do 2 to 3 sets of each exercise and let us know how it goes. See you next time.